Time to leave the mountains and dive feet first into the marsh. But first, we have to kill a dragon. A nice ice dragon. And actually, I wonder if I should recall first before we do this. Is there anything? Yeah, you know what? I don't want to hold on to anything extra if I don't have to. And I actually think I'm gonna buy more health potions. I got 44, but I firmly believe that will not be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now we'll get rid of this. We'll do 2 of those. God, I don't even know if 70 is enough, but it's what I'm bringing to the table, so. Alright, you know what? I'll buy 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Well, I'm going to miss this place. Take one good last look. You have anything to help me? No, Yeah, you didn't give me anything of value. Alright. And there's not a single other one to talk to. There aren't nearly as many side quests in this area. Actually, it pretty much streamlines pretty sizably once you reach this point. Yeah, you don't get many side quests. That's kind of strictly a Baldur's Gate, like the chapter area Baldur's Gate thing. You don't get many side hustles from here on out. It pretty much runs fairly straightforward, which is a little disappointing, but at the same time, the game's long enough. I think we got plenty of shit to do otherwise. But that is something that Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 does rectify. You get tons of side areas. Alright, let's go kill an ice dragon. Alright, and we will not be able to recall. We're just going to have to fight this dragon and let that be that. And if we have to fight it a second time, we will. They're going to show us, there's our Shadow Gate to the marsh. And we'll go all the way up until we see Slavis. Which is actually, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just go up to the chapel. We'll go through the chapel, and then we'll go to the Adderspine Road East next time. Well, we'll see how we're doing. We'll see how many times we have to fight this Falupi. Alright. Syraxis. The Ice Dragon. Alright. Block. I don't know how much blocking actually helps me in this level, but I'm just going to have to keep an eye on my health. Ow. And ow. Now wings fly over here. The idea here is you really don't want to be in front of this guy if you can avoid it, because that ice will actually do some sizable damage, as will him stomping on you. So, and all of these stuff falling out, and eventually he kind of predicts it, and you won't be able to get on his side nearly as much. Yeah, you can see he's kind of doing it now. He's, come on, man, come on, man. All right, get another few good shots in. Oh, you didn't get me. Good. Alright, we're about a third of the way there. Alright, come on now. Where you going, bro? I just don't want to be in the range of any of your breath. I don't mind sitting here for that. Come on, alright. Flying bitch. Yeah, I'm not falling for that again. Not this time. Come on, do your breath thing. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. There we go. Save from that. Come on. Come on. Not even letting me get a shot in here. Making it rather difficult to get a shot in, brother. Alright, come on. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. It did hurt, but at least we're getting some shots in. There we go. There's one crit. There we go. Ow, and oh, son of a bitch. Alright. Now we try again. This may take a few tries. This ice dragon is no joke. This is going to significantly increase my, I have no doubt, my push-up count. Alright, we can skip this time. Alright, buddy. Find a place to go and let's do this thing. Come on. Give me an opening here. I can barely touch this guy half the time. I just don't want to sit in his front, though. That's the difficulty. I don't want to just lay right in front of him, because he'll just chomp the shit out of me. Yeah, missed that. Come on. Give me a hit here. This guy is such a pain in the ass. Because he just keeps flying around, too. It's like, it's not even just that he's doing all that stuff and he does the jump that hurts. And all that does, you just got to get away from him. There we go. I just need to be a little more runny away-y so I don't get stomped on, because that That's clearly what did it. I mean, him stepping on me is what hurt it. But it seems like every time I try to go in, he's deflecting me with something. There we go. I'm getting a little bit more in, but now we're a little bit before where we were last time. Come on. Oh, those wings, man, they just keep knocking me around. Pick a spot, dude. Pick a spot and launch your shit, but do something. God, I cannot land a shot in at all on this guy. Here we go. Now we're talking. Gotta get all up, like basically up into his dick. All right, come on, dude. Let's go. All right, he's doing all this flying around. Come on, dude. Pick a spot, bro. All right. Have you sat the fuck down? Finally. God damn. That took way too long. At least I saved myself from that excursion. Come on. There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, don't get hit with the stomp. It's the stomp that'll get you. Everything else is kind of manageable with him. He's just... Come on, bro. Just land. I just need you to stand in one place for like half a second. That's it. I'm not even going to trust that you're going to stay there. Oh, he did. Good for him. Alright, well, at least I got a shot in. I'm chipping away at him, but boy, he is not making it fucking easy. Lame-ass ice dragon. Come on, give me some crits here. I didn't max out my crit stat to just be dicking around here. Yeah, we are definitely, without a doubt, just going into the sunken chapel. Holy fuck, man. Thank you. At least I got a couple shots in. I can only get like 25 at a time. Jesus. At least we're close, but... Yeah, Xantum didn't give us nearly this much hassle. Not today. Come on. Finally! God damn. That was annoying as hell, but we finally beat his ass. Good night, Syraxis. Killer Cromlech doesn't have time to deal with dragon garbage. Here we go. Now we got some extra healing potions. This is what we've really needed. But the downside is we cannot recall anymore. They won't let us do it, unlike in Baldur's Gate, where we were able to go back and they said, you saved the city and all that googa. I don't think you can do that here. They basically tell you you can't. You know, this is it. You're now heading into the Shadowgate. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's give it a try, because it would be really cool if I could go back and recall and just be really actually prepared to deal with this. And nope, mysterious magical force blocks your path, also known as an invisible wall. Thank you, developers. Let me just take a minute to just teabag the head. That's what you get for making me do push-ups. That's for making me exercise, you jerk. Alright. Now let's teleport into the Marsh of Shalimber. Here we go, Chapter 3, baby! We're in the end game now. Once this is over, we will be at the end of the game. We're in the final third. Alright, now we've got some more healing potions, more rejuve. Now, I will not be afraid to throw rejuve potions away if we end up not having enough space to go. We are here in the sunken chapel. There's water on the floor and there's zombies about, and we have reopened disruption, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who's cool and who's not. And actually, I messed this up when we were down in the crypts before. It really ought to be whoever gets disintegrated is admitted into disruption. So you have to be cool enough to get in. Everyone who's just chopped dead is not cool enough to get into disruption. That's how it goes. Well, I am glad I got this Morning Star, though, because it does allow me to disrupt, and seeing how I do have improved critical, even though it's seemingly not showing its face at all here in the early going, but let's see what we got. We got a lot of zombies to take care of here. Ah, there he goes. Goodbye, zombie. Arrivederci, undead bird beach. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have anything for that one. I probably shouldn't have even attempted a completion there. Should have just edged my way through that joke. Not even trying to achieve climax. Be like Barry Lyndon. I have not received satisfaction. Actually, play that clip if you can find it.
I have not received satisfaction.
Really intense movie. Underrated Stanley Kubrick movie. That movie. Oh, I got a whole bunch of shit. We're gonna have to keep a lookout. See what we get. But that's why I wanted to make sure we recalled and trimmed as much fat as we could before we got into this, because there are quite a lot of prizes that we get into this. We're gonna make quite a lot of money here, so long as we're careful and responsible. And oh, he's getting in. We reopened the club. Had to deal with Andy Dick. We got him out of the building. Made sure he couldn't come back. Had to answer to some health inspectors, but Disruption is back open, baby! We are reopening the clubs. Well, at least this one. This is a star resort now. A morning star resort. You come for breakfast. It's a brunch place. Disruption is now a brunch place. It went from nightclub to brunch, and I think that's just great. And here's all these skeletones. This would be a great new entry in the Battle of the Bands for spooky season. Please welcome to the stage the Skeletones. I wonder what the Skeletones would play. Probably vibraphones, because they'd sound like bones. And they always make bone, like rib xylophone jokes. Although really they sound more like vibraphones than marimbas instead of xylophones, but that's just a musical nitpick. Alright, here we are. Oh, you guys were, I'm sure you guys wanted to join the fight before. You just couldn't get your way past the bench. Maybe you needed a moment of solitary prayer. This is a chapel after all. And, you know, gotta get your worship to whatever it is you worship. And, yeah, you know, well, I think we ought to go find Slavis. I know. It's Slavis. We're not that far away. But we've got some time on our hands. I don't want to cut it off that quick. Let's go get to our recall point, because we can no longer go back and connect with the dwarves. Now we got to go get all of our goods from the lizard people. Not this lizard people, but the one lizard person that is actually cool in this game. It turns out, in Baldur's Gate 2, he ends up being remarkably uncool. But that is just, that's something we discover later. And you are going to chop land, sir. And I'm going to be killing a lot more of those troglodytes. Trust me on that. Those troglodytes are going to die. A lot of them. Including Sessith, the big bad... Well, he's not the big bad evil guy. He's just the king of the lizards. Like Joey Wheeler with his alligator sword. Don't you throw that at me. I will shoot you. Now, one really annoying thing about the zombies here is that these zombies, once they are killed, unleash a little poison. As you can see, that little ground thing that happened here, that little green eruption. So you can't hover over a corpse for too long, otherwise you will have to answer. You will be poisoned, because this road sucks. And this isn't even the worst part of the Adderspine Road. We're gonna get, Adderspine Road West is a gigantic rectangle. That's gonna take us, just for that one spot alone, probably a solid 40 minutes. At least. For just that. It is a haul. It is a fucking haul. And I know this from the times that I've played this game before. And that's not even the worst area. I mean, the area that we've got to get to before we get to the water stair that leads to the Onyx Tower, trust me, you'll hear about all of that coming up. That area, that's by far the worst. I said the worst level's coming up here in the marsh. Here in Browntown. You're not going to see a whole lot of vibrant colors, except lots of shades of browns, beiges, greens, and grays. It's kind of the vibe here in this salty, stinky marsh. Which is a good place for a Scot. Well, an ogre. But we already killed all the ogres. Thankfully, they're done. They're in the past. But we do have a lot of... Oh, we're out of space. We are carrying our mule's weight already. Alright, well that means we're gonna have to probably knock out some of these rejuve potions. Here. Knock out 5 of those. We call it a rejuve. I guess we'll shoot some arrows here. Oh, okay. And sadly, we've got a lot more stuff to kill, so there's probably going to be some stuff we either leave behind. I did mention that we might have to leave a pool of rejuve potions over here to come back and collect before we finish things up. Right now, we're just we're doing pretty good. Yeah, no room. Yeah. Come on. Knocking these guys down. I'm actually kind of happy that my my armor is lasting the way that it's lasting, given the circumstances. Oh yeah. How about now? Oh, and this guy's terrible at throwing. You got bad aim there, sir. We're not even in the second half of this deal. Alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to start using some arrows here. Just to take the edge off. Alright, come on. Down you go. Down you go. How about now? There we go. The arrows always give us a little extra. Goodbye. And actually, now that we've got a halfway decent bow, because we upgraded right before we left, area T, which was smart. I don't think we've even gotten to the halfway point of the Adderspine Road, which is kind of a shame. But we are also trying to use a lot of arrows so we can lighten our load, so we can take all this loot, get ourselves a good vantage point. And boy, am I glad that we bought that bow. We did that on a whim. We did that just on a whim, and that ended up being an incredibly smart move. Get out of here, dude. Get off my face. Get off my face. I will tell you if I want you on my face. And I'm not necessarily opposed to you being on my face, but I am requesting at this particular moment and time that you get off of my face. You too, Mr. Zombie. You gonna die, Mr. Zombie. Thanks for this keen masterwork dagger. I will also attack you with this morning star, just for emphasis. Alright, have we reached the halfway point? We're about to. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Come on. Go, take more shots at these zombies. It'd be really nice if I leveled up before I got to Slavis, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It's gonna be close, but I think we're gonna have to wait until we're in Adderspine Road West, which is quite alright. It's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. But we're still working up to the halfway point. Oh, more troglodytes. More troglodytes. These guys are a bit of a pain. And they're a lot more of a pain than the zombies have been, which is surprising because a lot of those, those mud throwing things do a lot of damage. I guess they do more damage later on when you encounter them, because they're not the only swamp zombies we're gonna encounter. Anybody else? Okay, where are we at? We're at the halfway point. God, it took us a minute to get here, didn't it? But this is where Adderspine Road West is. We're gonna get there. That'll be next time. Oh, I guess we're in the west. We're going to the east. Yeah, so the east is a giant block. The west ain't bad. What we're doing here is the west. Do some more arrows. Knock this guy down so I can wield that scimitar. Skimitar! Boy, I am happy I bought this bow, man. That ended up being a hell of a purchase. I didn't even really think I was going to need it, but boy, I was talking so much back at Baldur's Gate about not needing arrows after fighting those green goo creatures, and I have been so wrong about that. I have wanted that bow in a great number of circumstances. Now I think we're at Slavis. Or we're very close to... Oh, crap! Alright, I lived. What matters is I lived. Alright. Okay, Slavus. Let's have a talk. Well, no, let's have a save. Then let's have a talk. Oh, you're a lizard creature. I wish not fight you. I am Slavus. I have made sure to block myself. Man, there are a lot of barricading bitches in this game. There's a lot of yeah, barricading their own kind, no less. But Yeah. Anyway, you speak common. Why do your people attack me? Why do your people attack me? The warriors who attacked you are not my people. Once perhaps, but no longer. Yeah. And yes, a tribe of one. Even though I know who you work for, Mr. Slavis, but we'll pretend that I don't. And seeing how the people don't yet, when we play Baldur's Gate 2, you will become important once again. But how did you know I was in the marsh?
The marsh.
Oh, you listened to the marsh. What is this? Lost? It was the island. The island told me we needed to get all this.
Lost fish.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole marsh told me that I was coming. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Okay. Well, you brought me here. Here we go. The Onyx Tower. I brought you, yeah, why am I here? Is that a shrimp around your neck? Because that is a very, tasty looking shrimp. Maybe it's a dragon. No, what is this tower you speak of?
The Onyx Tower.
Oh, the Onyx Tower, which I have alluded to already, so you the people are probably not that surprised at hearing this. Yes. Yes, like a poisoned spear, as you said. You are quite hyperbolic, sir. Yeah. Here we go. And and just to clear up all of this stuff, so the tower appeared in the marsh because well, here, I'll just let him describe it. It's Eldrith is who we're gonna have to fight at the end. It's this very powerful female knight warrior lady who is, I think, also a sorcerer, I believe. This is, I mean, Slavis will basically tell you the entire story, but basically, this guy, Eldrith, put the tower here because she wants ultimate power, especially over Baldur's Gate. So she set up the Shadow Gates to ultimately move all of her troops discreetly without any of the guards or the spies of Baldur's Gate noticing her movements, because they couldn't track what was going on in the Shadow Gates. So she built the Onyx Tower here as kind of her base of operations. And that's, and basically everything culminates in going up through this tower, which there's like 5 levels of. And they're long levels, and they're hard levels, and there's these stone gargoyles who will fuck you up. It's gonna be a haul. You think this is a haul? No, we have not gotten to haul yet. We have not even gotten to the letter H yet. And, alright, now, I'm gonna just skip the rest of this. Slavis, maybe we can help each other. Give me answers. Just give me my shit. I'm sorry, I'm not keeping in character here. Yes, I will kill Eldrith, who is the spider. Is that what they call? That's what he calls her. Yes, I gotta kill because your homeboy Sessith, and I have to go into the sunken, an even bigger, like I forgot what it's called. It's not the sunken chapel. We were just there, but it's another sink into the marsh castle area. But we will do it. That's right. Alright. Very well. I shall head there then. Is there any other aid you can give me? The Great Drowning is a big ass flood. Some people lived, some people died. So, we're gonna skip through all the rest of this. Alright, great. Okay, now, Slavis is also our guy here. Keen Bastard Sword. Yeah, we can get rid of all of this stuff, because all of this was just kind of blah. Full plate boots, hot dog. Full plate helmet +1, hot dog. Fuck yeah. Glad we got those quickly. And, God, we've been rocking the scale mail for some time, too. Goodbye rejuve potions, don't need any of those. Amulet of Strength +2, I'm definitely going to hold on to. Let's see. What do we need? Well, let's see if we can complete the set here. And get us some plate armor, because we're going to need it. The full plate mail's 25 grand. I see no reason not to get it. I know it's heavy, but it's worth it. And then what was the other one? The gloves that we needed? We'll have to sell the scale mail and the gloves. And we will buy new gloves. And that will be great. And they are right here. And now, let's put those on first before we do anything else. Oh, he's going to magically unveil the vines because now we're heading that direction. Heading down there. And let's take care of that situation. And now, hold up. No, hold on. I don't need you yet. Hold on. No. I don't care about any of that. Help. Help. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. Okay, great. Equip. And now let's give a... Now I'd like to see what supplies you have. Get 100 of those. I shouldn't... Well, maybe I will need more arrows of that. I'll get 2. Now, I will get a whole bunch of these. Okay. Perfect. And what did I get? I got 36, so I'm going to sell about this to 20. Hopefully we will not need that. But I would like to, let's see, we have a Ring of Strength we're going to get. Yeah, and I do want to get some of this stuff. We'll get the Ring of Dexterity, and then we'll the Ring of Strength. And then we'll be able to wear that amulet. But that's where we're at here. Thank you, Slavis. We're just going to hop over onto the other side. We're going to save once we get over there. And then we will start taking down the reign of the lizards. The lizard people have control of the town.
They control the minds of the wealthiest elite in the marsh. Keep your eyes open. They look just like us. Move the same way. Breathe the same breaths. Bing bong.